So, folks, I'm your host, Reanimos, and welcome to the Interactive Horror Stories. Now, I found this one kind of intriguing just because of the picture that I saw on Game Jolt. I'll list the link in the description below. Now, I'll open it up. This is all that I saw. Were these 6 different titles: The Doll, After Funeral, Crystal Skull, Evil Beneath the Ground, Crystal Skull 2, and then Madness in Infinite Loop. See, I don't know how long these are, so maybe I can get through a couple for this episode. Maybe I'll just do the one. There's no sound. I haven't heard anything. So let's get into it. The Doll. You are a single mother. Your daughter, Lisa, is an intelligent girl who doesn't have any friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon, Lisa will claim that the doll can talk, and it's just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll be really possessed as Lisa claims? If you are struck, if you are stuck, you can see our Facebook post about how to get a good ending in this story. Let's play The Doll. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She is a shy girl. She doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. She adores her father, but you think he is an asshole. Lisa is a special kid. Her teacher once said that she is too intelligent for her age, but you already knew it. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She is also hardworking. You expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you that you must take Lisa to a psychiatrist. You will do it soon. She is a lonely girl, maybe because she doesn't talk much. You think she needs friends, so you bought her a rag doll to seize her loneliness, which does not work. You bought the rag doll from a local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with a big blue eyes and curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. She always has eyebrows. Oh, she also has eyebrows. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in the kid's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. Oh, okay. Apparently, this is all story based. There's no action. Okay, this is going to be different, so bear with me. I'm going to be talking a lot. It's Friday, not a sunny day. The sky is covered with gray clouds. You're driving in your car. Lisa sits on this next seat. The seat belts are worn tight. She looks from the window blankly, without any expression on her face. You remember the math exam results were going to be announced today. I'm going to say, how are the exam results? Lisa sighs and says, terrible. I'm seventh in the class. Not first like the previous exam. I know you've been mad at me. I didn't study enough. It's okay, darling. She looks at you with a slight surprise. You always scolded her for whatever she wasn't the best. Now you say it's okay, darling? She continues watching the cars pass by. Okay. You're driving your car. Lisa sits on her exit blankly. Alright. Without any expression on her face. Let's go straight to the rag doll. I bought you a rag doll today. Oh, that's nice, thank you, she says. There isn't any excitement in her voice. Alright, let's go with were you able to make friends today? No, she says with a determined voice. They are just idiots. For example, they see the other classes in the school as enemies, as if they were an enemy nation with a different religion. I mean, it is still silly to be enemies because of race or religion. These morons in my class hate each other just because they are different classes. Wow, she is far more intelligent. Alright, continue driving. You finally arrive home. The doll's in your bedroom, Lisa, you tell her. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently, she isn't too excited about the doll. You follow her into her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says, but I have got homework to do first. Play comes after study. Yes, study. So you leave Lisa alone in her room. You have a lot of work to do anyway. Not only you cook, but you also need to work on the novel's color illustration as a freelance artist. The deadline is close, so you work hard nowadays. You are not so happy with your life. You force Lisa to study in order to have a better life than yours. You work all day. The only break is you take is dinner. You won't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. It's 2200 or 10 p.m.? No. Yeah, 10 p.m. Bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajamas. She's holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm going to tell you something, but you won't believe. After a few seconds of silence, she speaks. The doll spoke. The doll can speak. She told me her name is Anna. Anna? Or Anna? What? That's impossible. This explains. Anne says that she was nothing but a piece of light. A light that's drifting in absolute blackness. A weak light in infinite darkness. Then she found life in this doll. She was waiting in the toy store for a friend. Lonely, and today she found me. She says that she loves me. Don't be ridiculous. Dolls can't speak. Lisa sighs. I know it's very silly, Mom. I think you will see I am right soon. Anyway, good night. Because of all your hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. And it doesn't take you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. You hear hysterical laughter coming from the garden. They belong to a girl, specifically Lisa's. Well, that's strange. You stand up and look outside the window. You see Lisa standing and laughing in the garden under the pale moonlight. She is facing back. You can't see her face. Shout out. Lisa, Lisa, you shout out, but she can't hear you, or she doesn't care. Either way, she's continuing laughing, and you've got nothing to do but go near her. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns her face to you. It is not Lisa's face. It's not even a human face. The texture of the face is gray rag. The eyes are quite big for a human. So is a wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. She stares at you and laughs. You wake up. It was just a nightmare. You're all sweaty with terror. The morning has already broken. You decide to check on Lisa. Lisa is sleeping peacefully, hugging Anne. Anne is carrying that wide smile that annoys you now. But hey, it is normal. It should be terrible if the doll's face was different now than how you bought it. You go to the kitchen to prepare the weekend breakfast. You usually make the omelet with sausages on Saturdays. You will repeat that habit today. You're in the kitchen. You take the sausage and eggs from the fridge. You need to slice the sausage. So you open up the drawer and pick up the meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't there. Search inside the knife for the kitchen. Search for the knife in the kitchen. You search the whole kitchen. No drawer is locked into. Is not looked into. You even look in the fridge. No, the knife isn't there either. There's only one place you haven't looked inside. The garbage bin. You open the lid. You couldn't find the knife inside the garbage bin. You search the knife in everywhere possible, but it is in vain. So you decide to use another knife to prepare the omelet. After you've prepared the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen. You eat the breakfast with her. She doesn't look so happy. There is an uneasiness in her face. Did Anne speak again? No, she did not speak today. She kept changing her facial expression. Sometimes she looked so happy. Sometimes not. She was frowning. There was anger in her face. I can't understand her. Lisa continues eating her breakfast. You eat the breakfast with her. She doesn't look so happy and has an unease in her face. The meat knife is missing. It's strange, Mom. I have no idea where the knife went, Lisa answered. You have to study, no play. This is Saturday, but okay, Mom. I will work hard and be better. She looked away. She might be hiding her thoughts. She is not just a vocal girl. Don't ask anything. Breakfast is over. You need to study math, says Lisa. Oh, I need to study math, says Lisa, and climbs up to her room. You also need to work on your novel cover. You are both busy now. It is evening now. Excuse me. The only thing I'm going to do one of these a day just because it's a lot of talking. As you work on the cover, you hear the screams from Lisa's room. You push to her room. You find Lisa standing, breathing in panic. Her arms are full of stitches. She did it, Lisa screamed, showing her how heavily wounded her arms and blood is weak. She jumped up and ran away. Lisa points to the open window. You look outside, but you can't see any running dolls there. Maybe because she ran away, or it's too dark outside, or Lisa's lying. Slap? You slap your daughter so hard she hits the floor. She starts crying on the floor, crawling into a fetus shape, but she doesn't say anything. You leave the room with anger and you don't visit Lisa again tonight. Alright, I was not expecting that. Whew. Alright, it's 3 a.m. now, and it's raining outside. Lightning strikes and lightens your dark bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about freelance work you got. All these events make you too stressed to care about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. She walks in. Lisa's holding something behind her back, but you can't see it. She punches your bed, climbs in it, and comes near you. This doesn't sound too good. Oh, with a sudden move, she stabs you with a knife in your belly. You never trusted me. She stabs you again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood. She keeps stabbing me with blood and insanity. Well, it looks like Lisa has killed her mother. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. These are the final words you hear as your own daughter repeatedly stabs you and commits... Matricide? Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot pronounce that word. Excuse me for that. Matricide? Matricide. The end. There are 2 possible endings. Well, that's the bad ending. Alright. I'm going to go for the good ending. Let me see what I can do. I'm going to try to play, to see if I can get the good ending. I'm going to just make Lisa very happy. So I'm going to skip to the questions. Alright. So, how are the exam results? Terrible. Okay. It's okay, darling. Okay, good. Have any friends today? No. About your rag doll? Thank you. Continue driving. You ride home, the doll's in your bedroom. Don't go hard on yourself. I'm going to do everything nice and see if that changes things. You leave Lisa around the bedroom. Work. Alright. So bedtime. I'm going to leave this. Go on. This man's answer is nothing but a piece of light. Okay. She just, believe you, we need to throw the doll away? I'm going to try that one. No, don't do it. I don't want to be thrown. She is my friend. Please don't. Okay, you can keep your friend. Doesn't know. Show her emotions. Surprise. Oh, thank you. Alright. I'm going to start reading these because yours are different. Lisa doesn't show her emotions usually, but this time you can see that she is surprised. Oh, thank you very much, Mom, she says. You kiss her goodnight and leave with Anne, the doll. Because of his hard work, you begin to feel tired, and you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up with the sounds coming from outside. Here's her laughing. Alright, let's go to the garden. You climb down nervously. You wear your shoes and walk into the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You push Lisa in the shoulder. She moves in her face. It's at Lisa's face. We have a nightmare. Morning. Lisa's fine. Alright. Let's check the garbage bin. You couldn't find a knife. Alright. So awesome. Omelet. Did Anne speak again? No, she didn't speak today. She has no idea what it is. Don't ask anything. Breakfast over. I need to study math. Okay. It's evening now. Okay, so I will not harm the lie you. You crouch and hug Lisa. She cries. I know how hard it is to believe me now, but thank you for believing me. But please, I want to stay alone. I know what she won't come back. So you let her stay alone in her room. After closing the windows and locking the door, you make sure that no doll can trespass. You get into your own bedroom next to Lisa's room, so you can hear her in case she needs you. Got me again. It's 3 a.m. now. It's really outside. Lighting strikes and light in your dark bedroom. You haven't slept. You don't care about your freelance work. All these events, you starts to care about business. You see Lisa at the door. She walks in. Lisa turns the light and approaches you. This is different. Mom, I need to confess something. The doll was not possessed or anything. I made it up. I really need you to get psychiatric help. I feel an urge to murder you. Please help me. You hug her. You had none done parenting failures before, but it's not too late to fix them. And your mentally ill daughter. The end. Well, we got both endings for the doll. Wow. It just seemed this is interesting because I'm kind of going through the similar thing with my family. On the other side of this, it's a complete opposite with most of the story. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it on this, but yeah. The most thing I can stress is talk to your children. Don't overwork them. You know, don't demand perfection all the time. Understand mistakes. Learning from mistakes is better than not making mistakes. Excuse me. But however, this was the interactive horror stories. This was the doll. If you liked, please like, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell for a notification when I put up a new video. Alright. Alright, guys, you guys in the next one.